Hello everyone and welcome back to my second channel. Days ago I got back home from my travels to Italy for the clothing line shoot and also England visiting Thomas. So I'm back now and that means it is time to catch up on work and pre-film, prep for the clothing line launch, all of the above. So I thought I would do a days in my life. You guys really love the vlogs and seeing behind the scenes of my life, so I always love filming these. So today on the agenda is filming. It is time to get caught up again on videos and start pre-filming again, because pre-filming always keeps me on top of my 3-day-a-week video schedule. So that is what I'm going to be doing today, filming ASMR videos as well as vlogging. So for my ASMR videos today, I have to film one for Patreon, and that's going to be a cranial nerve exam roleplay. And then at the same time, I'm also going to be filming an ASMR video for my YouTube channel, and that's going to be a 1-hour doctor checkup since it's been a year since I've done one of those. So I thought it was about time to do the annual doctor checkup. So today is a big Dr. Ocean day. Before we go upstairs, I want to show you guys outside, because when I came back home, spring had sprung and now I have greenery outside my windows. The greenery is back. I mean, I just always love my apartment, of course. I'm very proud of how it's decorated, but I love the green outside, that it's back again. We even have a bit of blue skies today, if it'll focus on the blue, as you can see there. But I just love having the green outside my windows. It's so inspiring every day to get up. It keeps me motivated. However, I will say that does mean that there's less light coming through the windows, but that's okay. The green is very pretty. Just thought I would show you guys because I think it's so beautiful outside those big windows. But let's go and see our doctor setup today. I have Dr. Ocean's clinic. I added up, of course, my medical posters, and we have lots of little props and bits and bobs around. I've got lots of mess down here. This you don't see, and then above this shelf you do see. So I tried to make it look sciencey. Of course, it is a bit tricky when your girl doesn't have much science doctor stuff, but just even like packaging like this, I think makes it look more doctor's office-y a little bit. This definitely helps, this here. And then I've got these up here that I got from Michael's. These were like more fairy props, but still from afar, I think they look doctorish. And of course, here's what my table looks like. So I sit here, we've got some staining, unfortunately, but this is what I look at. And then I've got all my props ready here for the doctor roleplay. Lots of goodies that we're gonna be using in the video. So I'm all done filming those doctor roleplays. It took a while, but we got them done. Dr. Ocean checked off the list. And now I'm taking clips for another ASMR video, but this is the Oceanna the Label Boutique, so that will already be up by the time this video goes up. But I wanted to do some horizontal clips to show how to style the pieces from the new collection, Summer in Sienna, on the YouTube video instead of just inserting like TikTok clips and reels that I took while we were away. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm filming this, it's only Tuesday, so the collection launches Friday, which is also why I wanted to film the days in my life starting this week, so that I could also show you guys what it's like on launch day, if it's busy, if it's stressful, which usually it is, so we'll see what happens. But that's also what I'm doing today, is taking some clips of the pieces to insert for the ASMR boutique video. Look at how adorable this is. So you can actually add ribbons to the loopholes here. You could add them to these ones, since there's the little loopholes on every single tier. And I mean, how cute is that? Even on the full length, if you see like the bows at the bottom, that is absolutely adorable. And you could add them to like different colors. If I really want to get red ones actually, but with the baby pink, it's giving Mary Had a Little Lamb. I absolutely love it. So if you get this set, then be sure to also try it with some different colored ribbons, because I think it's really adorable. Guys, so I don't know when I'll be putting this clip in a vlog, because it's just a random clip I'm taking now. But today I have my first ever Brokers Open. I got invited to it from a photographer who's working at the Brokers Open and knows everyone. And so he thought that it would be a great networking opportunity for me to meet real estate individuals to do my real estate ASMR videos with. So I'm so nervous because I haven't been to a networking event since university. And I'm very, very nervous, but I thought I'd show you guys my little outfit. That's my coffee going. Sadly, I still don't have my tripod from Toronto, so I just have to put you guys on the couch. But I'm wearing this black strapless tight dress. I thought it was very chic. And then I'm also wearing these little shoes. They're kind of reminiscent of like the Chanel classic, you know, shoes that you got going on there. And then I also have a cardigan that I might wear over top my shoulders, like tie, because that's quite chic. And I did bring an extra outfit option as well in case I need to be fancier and more like Selling Sunset. Way less like Selling Sunset, but just a more like a long floor length dress that's quite chic as well, and stilettos in case that's more the attire. Can you tell I'm nervous? I'm so nervous. I'm like practicing my lines. Hi, I'm Ocean, or am I Oceana? What name do I want to go with today? That goes. Hopefully I can make some contacts and just, you know, put myself out there because this is way out of my comfort zone. So I'm really proud of myself for even going. But wish me luck, and I will see you guys afterwards. I just got back from the event like 7 hours later, but it was a success. I went out of my comfort zone and I talked to so many people, so I'm very proud of myself. And I met some amazing people. The owners were very, very kind and so generous to, you know, have me in their beautiful home that they were selling. And I actually met quite a few people, one of which was a broker who was very, you know, warm to the idea of me doing some ASMR at some of the properties that they're listing. So when I'm back, I'm hoping to coordinate a meeting with him. So that would be so cool, and I could do some ASMR at some beautiful properties and actually, you know, properly roleplay real estate agent because they'll be for sale. That's really nice. And I also met a few people who have car companies, and they were open to maybe me doing like ASMR with some of the new cars that come in, because I know lots of you guys are from my ASMR channel, of course, and love the car ASMRs that I do with the car tours. So that would be so cool as well. Overall, it was a success, and I'm just very grateful that they were open to having me there, and it was really nice. I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there. I did, however, change because I just felt a little bit too underdressed, so I'll show you guys what I ended up wearing. Here is the gown that I wore. I got this from a local boutique, and I wore my Chanel vintage locket. You guys know this is from Second Life Boutique, and this is actually made from an upcycled Chanel bag charm. And then this is what the neckline, and then this is the fit of the dress. It does have a slit, but it is very long all the way down. And then I also wore these shoes, which are like the classic red stilettos that you guys have seen before. They're my little shoes, and then of course the outfit. That's all. Again, I have no clue when this is actually going to be input into one of my vlog videos, one of my days in my life, but I thought I should vlog it. Oh my gosh, I just looked in the mirror and I didn't realize, look at my skin. Oh, it was like dry and peeling off when I was talking to people. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh no, I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm also gonna make breakfast wraps because I really have to use up this cilantro, but I'm worried it might already be bad. Oh no, she looks fresh. Okay, she still smells good and it's still crispy. Some of the pieces at the bottom might be a bit yucky, but let's make some breakfast wraps so we can use this pepper that's getting a bit soft. So we're gonna add this to it as well. And I'm not sure how many wraps I have left over. Oh, I only have one, so I'll have to get more wraps tomorrow, but we're gonna use just plain tortilla wraps, and then I'm gonna put in it the Beyond Meat breakfast sausage. I'm gonna cook that up now, and then also add in the faux egg, the vegan egg, into it with some silk cheddar cheese. I love that melted onto the egg. Of course, we have our cilantro, the red pepper, and then I'm gonna add in a chipotle mayo, just really easy. Mixed it with the Cholula's hot sauce chipotle and Hellmann's plant-based mayo. Super easy chipotle mayo, but I think it's the best. And I've tried a lot of vegan mayos bought from the store, but mixing those two is my favorite. Also pre-made a bunch of vegan burritos. I meal prepped last week. I'm all out of them now. I had my last one yesterday, but they were so delicious. So I'm thinking of doing a meal prep video where I meal prep some different plant-based meals throughout the week, and I think that would be helpful for any of you guys that are vegan. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. Here's what our wrap is looking like. We have our Beyond Meat sausage cut in half, the peppers, cilantro, some mayo, the cheese. It is looking yummy. Let's wrap her up. Having to wrap a burrito, it just always makes me think of those videos of the Chipotle workers who have to wrap the giant burritos, and I always just, oh, I feel so bad for them because it's just so insane the size of these burritos that they're having to wrap, and I can barely wrap this teeny tiny little one. It also gives me flashbacks to when I was trying to make my cinnamon buns and I couldn't roll them small enough, so they puffed up so big. A very big wrap, so I'm probably also gonna have a protein shake as well with it, but bon appetit for dinner. Post dinner, I'm just working on the slogans for the clothing line pieces because I always name the pieces after an actual name. I think that's really fun for the customer, especially when they see their name as, you know, a set or something. So I'm just trying to create personalities this time around for each of the names, which has been really fun. So for this Sophia bikini, we have Sophia is timeless with a playful glint in her eye. And then I also have she catches the eye of the pool boy. Not that she minds, she's a little bit cheeky because the bikini is cheeky, so I like the little play on words there. And then we have the Violetta dress, and because the Violetta dress goes over the bikini, I wanted them to be like side by side. So always close by is Violetta, draped in a sheer periwinkle. She's sultry yet undeniably chic. And while Sophia captures hearts, Violetta breaks them. I'm really proud of that one because I feel like Violetta, the dress, it's sheer, it's sultry, it's inviting, flirty, whereas Sophia the bikini is flirty but playful, you know? So that's the vibe. When I was looking to name this set, that song came to mind, and it's just so free and flowy and it makes me want to dance. And that is exactly how that set makes me feel when I put it on. So that's why I named it the Mariella set. So I wanted to have something that matches that aesthetic. So I did the wandering soul of the trio. Mariella lives in her own sunlit world. Wandering through wildflower fields, picking dandelions and making wishes she'll never tell. However, I have wandering twice, so I'm gonna look for a synonym for wandering, but that's the Mariella set, and I'm gonna add a bit more. And after doing this, I'm going to pack some orders so that I can ship those out tomorrow, Wednesday, and I don't even know how to address the situation because Canada Post, our main postal carrier, goes on strike Friday, and that's the same day as launch day. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to do an announcement. I'm trying to get DHL integrated to my website, but it's so much harder than I thought. So I'm trying to have a customer service session with them, but you have to like set up a meeting and they won't get back to me. Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but let's not stress about that now. Let's focus on getting this done and then packing some orders. Good morning, guys. So I woke up about an hour and a half ago and I've just been doing emails, messages, admin stuff like that. And now I have to get ready. I got an order that someone had requested to be packed on camera, like on TikTok. So I'm gonna pack their order on TikTok. So I want to do my makeup, of course. And then I'm going to head out to the seamstress. I need to get a dress fixed. And then also head to the post office to drop off orders. And then I'm gonna come back here and just do prep for the website before going to the gym. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna do some light makeup since I only really need to film that one TikTok. I feel like my skin has been looking so much better. It's looking so glowy and fresh. A big part of my acne is just stress. Whenever I'm stressed, I especially break out, even more so because I'm someone who touches my face and picks at my face when I'm stressed, so it just exacerbates the pimple growth. Gonna be adding a bit of blush. This is the Say blush in Mia, the new Super Suede one, and I've been really liking it. It's glowy and I think it's the perfect pinky shade. These are also the same blushes that I gave away in my recent giveaway for 50K. I'm just finishing that off with a little Baby Lips lip tint because I'm in the middle of having breakfast and I want to do really light natural makeup today. Also just have my hair not necessarily in a slick back, but just in a tight pony. And then we'll put on an outfit and we'll film the order packing video, and then I have to head out to the seamstress because I want to get that done right away. Okay, so I just finished at the gym and it was hard. I mean, after taking 3 weeks off, my goodness, I feel so weak and I feel like so much of my progress regressed, but it's okay. I'm proud of myself that I went to the gym and I'll get back to it. So I've just been honestly craving soup, so I'm very excited to have a warm, cozy dinner, but I need to shower and get back to editing the website content, try and call DHL, just so much admin to do. So let's get back to work. Morning, guys. So it is the day before the launch and We are stressing. Your girl is stressing. I was up so late last night doing work, way later than I wanted to be, like literally 4:30 in the morning I was up, and then I had to wake up at 7:30 still because I had morning meetings, but it is what it is. I was up early because I had the shipping meeting. So I've met with 2 different shipping parties, and they're trying to offer me different rates to integrate other shipping carriers into my website because Canada Post is going on strike, and the last Canada Post strike we couldn't ship anything out for over a month. It was really bad, and that was around Christmas, so that really affected, of course, like just a lot of customers. It sucked for you guys if you ordered something and couldn't get it in time for Christmas. So I'm trying to get one of these integrated, but the problem is that you can't have real-time rates unless you're like the most advanced Shopify plan, which is so expensive. I just can't afford it. It's crazy. It's really for much larger businesses. For smaller businesses, Canada Post is really your best integration option through Shopify, but I'm trying to find some workarounds for shipping. So I've met with 2 people, and now I'm going to go through the demo accounts and see what I can do. I also have to finish prepping the website, add in the weights of the products, of course. Yeah, that's our plan for this morning, so I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day, but today it looks like it's just going to be working all day at the desk. Oh my gosh, has it been a stressful launch day? It's 1:40 now, and I'm only just having a coffee or food. I have slept 4 hours in the past 2 days. I am so completely exhausted and also mad at myself that I didn't prep things sooner, but also there have been some new stressors that made this launch extra hard on me. Canada Post announced that they were planning to go on strike, so for the past 2 days, even this morning, I'm talking at 11:36, I'm still on the phone with the DHL, and the launch is at 12 p.m., okay? I launch in 24 minutes and I don't even have any photos uploaded to the website for the items. I'm on the phone with them still trying to get my packages integrated with a new shipping option because Canada Post went on strike. That's what they had announced. Psych, they didn't actually. So the past 2 days, and I've spent so much time working on shipping and contacting different shipping companies, not only DHL, but third-party companies, integrating their systems. I've integrated 2 systems that now I didn't need because Canada Post is back and they're cheaper. It's just, oh my goodness. Another fun little hiccup because I've had so many issues with the photographer that I had for the studio shoot. Last night at, I think it was like 2 in the morning, or no, it wasn't, because I was up until 5 in the morning. So this morning at like 7 a.m. when I was having my 1-hour nap, he sent me the rest of the photos because he hadn't sent me all the photos when I had already paid him, sent me the rest of the photos unedited, completely raw files. Mind you, I don't know how to edit these files, okay, because I'm not a photo editor, and you need like the proper photo editing software, and sends me all the video clips as well, completely unedited. I've paid him for the work, and for the past 3 weeks, ignoring me, not getting back to me, and day of the launch, I get unedited images. Cue the sobbing, cue me trying to message Danny. Danny's trying to help me edit some of the photos. Thank gosh, I have the bestest friend in the world to try and help me. Thomas is shooting as well, so he can't help me. And I'm just like, why? Oh, you know what? You live and you learn. We won't work with him again, but how incredibly frustrating is that to deal with on top of all the other stress? So I had planned to launch at 12 p.m. We did launch late. So if you were waiting, I do apologize, but I think I got everything up and running at 12:40 p.m. However, it is still not perfect. So that's what we need to do. Still need to fix some of the images because I was trying to edit them, but of course all the tones are different. Like half of them, the tones are gray, the other half, they're much warmer. Thank gosh I had Danny to help me edit them because the way he edited them originally, I was completely orange. So it was just, it was giving Oompa Loompa. And then I also need to post across socials as well. I need to post on TikTok, Insta. My YouTube video is coming out soon too. And I need to just fix a few little bugs across the website because when I integrated these random shipping things, I had to add new like marquees and banners and notifications and pop-ups to the customer to let them know about the strikes and the fees. And now I don't need any of that. So I need to try to get rid of them. But of course it's just mad at myself because I would have made certain other decisions, but you know what, we're in it now. We're in it today on launch day, so let's keep going. Let's keep hustling through. Did make a purchase. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I feel like I haven't even had time to actually process the impact of this launch and how much it means to me on launch day. Like, I feel like I'm still in the back of my mind dealing with all the stuff I have to do that I haven't even been able to like realize and have it click that like people are loving and purchasing the new collection. Really, I just haven't even had a moment for myself. I don't even think I've gone to the washroom yet today. Originally said I wanted to vlog launch day. I didn't think it was gonna go quite like this, but you know what? It just goes to show that this is really what can happen behind the scenes when you're running a small business. It is later in the day. I had to go and pick up my tires out of storage. I don't even think I've told you guys this, but my car is broken. I can drive her for probably a few more weeks, but I need an entire new transmission and they quoted me $11,000. Plus, my front axle apparently needs repairing and something else is wrong as well. Oh, the undercarriage as well it's like falling off. So it's not good. I need to get a new car, but if I'm staying in Canada only here, like, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm hoping I can find like a really cheap used car or maybe lease a car, but like nobody does 1-year leases. No, so I went to pick up my tires because I don't need them stored anymore. And I also got Danny flowers and I surprised her at work and brought her flowers just because she's always there for me. And this morning when I was stressed with the photo, she was helping me with them and she really didn't have to do that. That's not her job at all. So I just wanted to give her some flowers and show my love for her. And then I also got myself a smoothie at the mall. And I'm gonna go home now to my mom's actually and get some dog cuddles because I think I've just been so wired the past few days and stressed about all of this that I need a minute to just kind of settle down. I feel like tomorrow will be my launch day to like really soak in the excitement post-launch perhaps. So let's go home and let's have some food. Like literally hot spotting my laptop in between errands to try and get some of the tech fixed.
Oh, he's so handsome. Let me see. Who's handsome? Oh, that's so handsome. Yeah. Yeah, he's so handsome.
It is Saturday, the day after the launch, and I finally had a minute to take it all in, and oh my goodness, this has been our most successful launch to date. I'm actually lost for words by how much everyone loves the pieces. Like, I'm so proud of the designs, but to I'm so in shock and so grateful. Like, we've had so many orders come through, it's absolutely insane. And like, we're already almost sold out of the Mariella skirt. Like, how crazy is that? I've never sold out of a product so fast, but also to know that like I designed something that so many of you guys love. Like, it just also shows my designs are like getting more better, more creative, and it's just in order. Like, thank you so much. I'm absolutely in awe. Like, my cheeks hurt from smiling, seriously. It's been such a whirlwind of emotions, but I finally had a minute to take it all in, and I just feel truly blessed. I was able to finally sleep in, so I got about 7 hours of sleep, which I know still is not a lot, but compared to the last few nights, I think my body is still just quite wired from all of the stress that I was under, and now I'm getting sick. My right tonsil is so swollen and it really hurts. Like, I'm talking and chatting, but she is grumpy back there. It's just still gonna be very busy because I've got so many orders to pack. I'm definitely gonna be filming another ASMR pack orders with me, and of course packing orders on TikTok as well. I'm just so excited. Also, I had some big packages arrive, which may or may not include some new items as well already. A restocked item, but perhaps in a different color. So I need to prep as well when I want to launch those. Of course, I want to create some separation between the two. It just so happened that these arrived at this time. So I'm wondering when I should release those, but it was also so exciting because I got them in the mail and I was like, oh my goodness, they're here. grocery shopping and I'm doing laundry today, and of course catching up on lots of other things. But why don't I give you a little grocery haul? Got some green grapes. These were ridiculously expensive, but treated myself to some grapes. I got cherry tomatoes and some ricolas for my throat. These are my favorite pierogies. They're potato with roasted garlic and herb, but they're vegan. So if you've seen these but you haven't tried them because you're like, sometimes vegan pierogies can be really weird, these ones are not. They're absolutely delicious. Of course, lots of frozen fruit for my protein shakes. Lately, I've been loving doing frozen strawberries with bananas. And then I'm at, oh my God, I got another order. Big day, oh my goodness. But lately I've been loving adding agave, and then I'll do a protein powder, water, and then I actually forgot to get dates, but I also add dates and it's so good. Some more of my tofu scrambled egg that I showed you guys in another vlog. It's so delicious. And then I got some Advil cold and sinus for sore throat pain. Hopefully that'll help. So this was a new item, and I'm not gonna lie, this was expensive. I think this pack was like something like $24, which is pretty expensive for 6 yogurts, but it's a probiotic billion bacteria with fermented rice. And I struggle with getting my probiotics as a vegan, and probiotics can also, if you don't have enough probiotics, it can contribute to a lot of like my female health issues. So I'm gonna try these and I'm hoping that might help. One of you guys recommended that as well, so hopefully these will be good, and this is blueberry flavor. And then for my protein for my dinners, I got a block of my sriracha tofu, my favorite, and then also I got this Beyond Beef plant-based ground meat. I know there's like so much about Beyond Meat that's not great, you know, really high in sodium, lots of stuff. However, it's really delicious and I don't have it too often, and I'm going to treat myself to it. Having the Beyond Beef as like ground beef with pepper, onion, chipotle mayo, and then I also add in pico de gallo as well, and then black beans and corn is such a yummy Mexican style dinner. And then you can also do it on like a bed of lettuce as well. So good. So I'm gonna have that one night for grocery haul, but I'm going to dry my laundry, it just finished, and hang it up, and then I'm going to have a shower and get to doing some work. Hi guys, so it is Sunday and I've been busy all morning packing orders. It's absolutely crazy. Our Mariella skirt has already sold out in like 4 sizes, which is insane. That's literally 2 days it took for it to like almost practically sell out. I'm just absolutely shocked, lost for words. Like, I'm so grateful. And my mom and my brother are actually on their way over now. My brother has been asking to film a video with me. He's so cute. He said, can we please film a video together so you can get more subscribers and get a golden play button? I want you to have a golden play button. He like is obsessed with the golden play buttons. Although I will say he wants us to sell the golden play button because he thinks it's real gold and then we'll get rich. But we're gonna be doing that today. I actually set up the proper filming area. I thought it'd be fun for him to film with like the big lights and the microphones. I thought he would think that that's really cool. If he doesn't, I can just of course quickly take it down and do my Blue Yeti, but I thought he would think that that's fun. And also with the monitor, he'll be able to see himself, which I think he will also think is cool. So they're on their way over and we're just gonna film a little ASMR video.
What sounds do these ones make?
Pardon?
What sounds are these ones supposed to make?
A really high note. So I finished filming with Lachlan and it went really well. He's so adorable and I'm very excited to post the video because also he watches my videos on the TV, so he's gonna think it's so cool that he can watch himself on TV. Like, he's gonna love that. So I'm very excited. And of course, we didn't film for more than what he wanted to film. I asked him, I was like, do you want to keep filming or are you done? And then he wanted to keep filming, and then I asked him again. He was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to do any more. So we stopped then. Staples for my fast food worker role play, which I'm very excited about. So let's take a look at these and see how they turned out. I designed them on Canva, so I'm hoping I did a good job. I have to lay books on them so they lay flat, but of course we have our French fries, so that's very cool. Up in mustard and relish. The colors are so amazing. Certainly not least, we have the burgers. My mom and I also just went on a walk to grab some coffees, but on our way, we saw the most beautiful bird outside on the sidewalk, clearly like lost, like she's definitely a pet. We looked it up and it looks to be a blue budgie and she's absolutely gorgeous. So I tried to like gently pick her up, but she flew up into the tree and we couldn't get her back down. And my mom actually used to have budgies when she was younger, so she knows all about them. So she was trying to do like the bird calls on her phone or whatever, but she's like, if we can get her to come down, then I can at least take her home and care for her until we find the owner, like put up an ad for it. But we couldn't get her to come down. I also called the SPCA and the Humane Society, but both of them are closed. And then I called a local pet shop, like a bird pet shop, and they were like, we can't take in any more rescues. And I was like, okay, do you have any recommendations on like what I do, how I could get her down? And they were like, no. Bad about that. And then what happened was she flew way high into the tree and then we couldn't see her anymore. So then we really didn't know what to do. We thought maybe she went into another tree because we couldn't find her after, but I feel really bad because I don't know if I doubt she's gonna make it out there. She's someone's pet. But hopefully, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my mom's gonna come back here and we're gonna check again in the trees and see if we can find her, if she makes it overnight, because if any animals get to her, like. But I think at this point I have lots of clips for this vlog, so it's gonna be a long one, I think. I never really know, but sometimes I go to edit a vlog and it's like 50 minutes long, so we'll see how long this one turns out. But I know you guys love seeing these days in my life, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my day-to-day, especially during launch week, which is very stressful. So you guys got to see real time the stress for the launch and also the excitement post-launch. Okay, so I've spent all day packing orders and look at how many there are. I'm gonna insert this clip earlier in the video, but I'm filming this at the end of the night and oh my goodness, guys, this, I don't even know how many orders this is. I think this is close to 50 now, but I still have over 100 to go. And look how many there are. The post office is gonna hate me. The pile of orders as a tripod. Guys, I am so beyond, like, I think I've expressed my gratitude throughout this video, okay? But like, this is the end of the day now. So the launch was Friday. It is now Sunday evening and I have 4 of the skirts left. 4. Thank you all so much, and be sure in the comments to leave any video requests that you have. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.